How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Eric, and in today's video I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a detailed video of everything that is wrong with my 2003 Infiniti G35. Now, if you guys watched my last video, you guys are aware that I picked up this 2003 Infiniti G35 for $1,000. And when you buy something so cheap, there's bound to be something wrong with it. So let me go ahead and show you guys some of the things that are wrong with this vehicle. So let's go ahead and start off from the outside of the vehicle. So right off the bat, you guys can probably notice this big old dent on the fender right here. So I bought this vehicle with this damaged. It looks like somebody backed up into it, and they also damaged the door. So I need to replace this fender for sure. The door doesn't close properly because of this crash, and it also damaged the hood a little bit. You can't really see it, but there is a dent right there. You guys can probably see it. The car is filthy, by the way, so you guys probably won't be able to pick that out, but you can see that it's a little bit dinged up right there. Nothing too drastic, and I don't know if I'm gonna be replacing that, just because it doesn't look bad from this point of view. But I do definitely need to replace that fender. I also probably need to replace this door because it's hard to open, first of all, and then when you close it, it doesn't really close. So you have to kind of slam it. If you look at that latch mechanism with this, it doesn't line up. So hopefully I can kind of fix that by just moving the bracket or the hinge on the door so that it lines up. But that's something that I also need to fix. Moving on to the front of the vehicle, the grill is cracked a little bit, so I don't know if I'm gonna replace that or just change it out to something else. Maybe I'll change it for something that doesn't have the logo. I'll probably look into that. If not, it's not a big deal. You can't tell that it's broken. The headlights on this vehicle are garbage. You guys can see that. I don't know if they painted it or what they tried to do with the headlights, but they are pretty disgusting. So I'm gonna try to sand these guys down and try to restore them. These are the 2006 and 7 headlights, so these guys are a little bit more expensive than the ones that come on the 2003 to 2005. They have the projector beam, so these are pretty expensive headlights. So I'm gonna try to take care of those and restore them. But that's pretty much it on the front of the vehicle. Let's move on to the rear, where you're gonna see more damage. So it looks like somebody ended up hitting the car, or maybe this person who owned the vehicle before me backed up into something. So there's a big old dent in the bumper, and the mud flap is broken. So it might be easier just to get a new bumper, because for me to fix that, I have to heat it up, and I'm pretty sure once I heat it up, it's not gonna look pretty. So I'll just probably wait for a replacement bumper if I can find one. Looks like it's starting to crack right here too, so I might replace that. But overall, the exterior of the vehicle is actually not in bad shape. This is a Missouri vehicle. I looked up the VIN number, and it's from Missouri, so there is some surface rust underneath the vehicle. The paint is in overall good shape. If this was a vehicle that was here in Arizona, the paint would have been already sunburned. It would have been fading. So that's why the paint is actually in okay shape. You guys can't see this here yet, but I did have to replace one of these mirrors, because when I bought it, it was broken. So you guys can see the witness marks of the mirror that was hanging. So I had to replace this. 10 bucks, I think, at the salvage yard, and it was pretty easy to replace. So I got that fixed. There's also some pieces on the moldings here, or like these silver pieces on the top, kind of like the trim pieces. So that's also missing, but I do have an extra one from my other G35, which, oh snaps, I didn't know that was like that. So I need to probably replace both of them, or just kind of secure them properly. So let's go ahead and move on to the interior. So in the inside of the vehicle, it's not, you know, it's not pretty because the vehicle is supposed to be kind of like a tan interior. This is more like yellow. It's filthy. It's honestly, it's not in the best condition. I think these the trim pieces on the door are ripping off, so I don't want to show you guys because I don't want to make it worse. But that's all messed up. What I'm gonna plan on doing is just give it a nice cleaning, just so that I can kind of bring it back. The seats are torn. The passenger is not as bad as the driver's side, as you guys can see. But you know, just the inside of the vehicle is not in the best shape. The radio is missing, and this double din kit is not complete. So either I have to get a stock unit, or you know, buy another double din kit, which I'm not sure if I will do that because I don't want to put too much money into this vehicle. So I'll just give it a nice cleaning on the inside, make it, you know, suitable for daily driving, and then maybe later on eventually sell it. But that's pretty much everything that is wrong with this vehicle. I did have to change the radiator, which you guys are going to see a video on. I also needed to change out the oil cooler seal, which I'm also making a video on, so stay tuned for that. I had to change the exhaust out because the one that came on this vehicle was trash. Somebody cut the muffler and there was no way of saving it, so I had to replace the muffler with a still-in exhaust, which sounds pretty good. And then I also noticed that the test pipes that this vehicle has are they have a leak in it, so they're Megan test pipes, and they have a flex section in the test pipe, and that is leaking. So I need to get maybe some Z1 test pipes or just another test pipe to fix that. But overall, guys, what you guys are seeing here is a $1,000 car. This is actually in really good shape, you know, compared to other vehicles that you can get here in Arizona. For $1,000, I don't think I got a bad deal. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys think that I got ripped off, or if I should have just not bought this vehicle because it's not, you know, worth fixing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some things to this vehicle. I'm mainly gonna keep it as a stock, you know, vehicle, so that I can kind of daily drive it. I have different wheels that I'm going to be putting on this vehicle, which are the 19-inch rays, and I'm going to take these wheels off because most of the tires are in good shape, but one of them needs to be replaced, and the wheels are in mint condition, and I'm going to repurpose those for another vehicle. So that pretty much sums up everything that is wrong with this vehicle. There's a few more issues, such as the valve covers and spark plugs and just general maintenance that the vehicle needs, but that's kind of normal and something that you should expect when you guys buy these vehicles. So I hope you guys did like this video. If you guys did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.